What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Wages On Podcast, and we are back for another day of NBA bets, guys. If you guys are here for the first time, click the thumbs up, like the video, subscribe to the page, turn those notifications on. Do not miss out on any of the content I have coming out for you guys. And also, if you guys want access to all of our official plays, go become a member of the Buy Me Coffee page. That link will be down in the description. Once you click that link, it leads you to my Buy Me Coffee page, and you get access to all of my official plays for all sports once you become a member. So, all right, guys. Let's get right into this first game of the day. For only 6 games on the slate today. So the first one's going to be the Detroit Pistons playing at home against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Oklahoma's on a back-to-back going into Detroit. I think this game is honestly going to be a one-sided affair. Detroit has been proven they are a maybe the best team in the NBA right now. They're playing against the Oklahoma City Thunder that arguably are the best team in the NBA, but there's going to be no Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And with Oklahoma City beating the Raptors yesterday in a close matchup where the Raptors came back from 20 points down, tied the game at 101. Then Oklahoma City Thunder pulled away towards the end of the game, the last 3 minutes. But it took them a lot of hard work to get that one done because they almost blew a 20-point lead. But now, like I said, with them coming into Detroit on a back-to-back, I do expect Detroit to come in here, honestly, win this game pretty easily. They're well-rested. They're at home. They're the better team with all their players playing. And like I said, with no Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, there should be no party for the Oklahoma City Thunder. So for this game, my final score prediction is going to be the Detroit Pistons. I'm going to say 115 to 104. And my best bet for this one is going to be -9.5. The spread is 10.5. I'm taking a point on that one just in case we get this game. Like I said, I think they win by 11 points. I'm not going to do a play on the hook. I'm going to buy a point. I do believe they win this game by at least double digits. So my best bet, Detroit Pistons -9.5, 115 to 104. Detroit wins the game. Next game, guys, the Memphis Grizzlies playing at home against the Golden State Warriors in this matchup. This is going to be a game between two teams that have their star player out. Both these two teams are going to be starting a lot of young players. Memphis Grizzlies, no John Morant. Golden State Warriors, no Stephen Curry. So this game's going to come down to who has the better developed players and who has the better coaching. In my opinion, I think Steve Kerr is the best coach on the floor tonight. I believe Podziemski and these young guys on Golden State are an overall better young team than Memphis. So I'm going to rock with the Golden State Warriors. That's the main thing you have to look at this game. When the game comes down to both stars being out, a whole bunch of young players playing, you mainly got to look at coaching. And I'm trusting Steve Kerr to have his team ready for this one. I'm going to say Golden State wins this game in a close matchup. I'm going to say 116-112. And my best bet for this one is going to be Golden State -3.5. I do believe they win by 4 points. But -3.5 is a value play just in case they do win. Because if it turns into a free throw game at the end of the day, they will probably cover that 3.5 point spread and at least win by 4 or 5 points. So like I said, 116-112, Golden State win this game. Best bets, Golden State Warriors -3.5. Next game, guys, Toronto Raptors playing at home against San Antonio Spurs. Guys, the San Antonio Spurs are the better team in this one. They most likely are going to win this game. Toronto Raptors are on a back-to-back. They just almost beat Golden State Warriors, come back from 20 points down. That took a lot of effort, so I do expect them to have tired legs. San Antonio probably going to have fresher legs going into this game. But this game, guys, I do have San Antonio Spurs winning, but I think Toronto Raptors can cover that 7.5 point spread. I think the game is probably going to end 119-115. San Antonio pull it off. But I'm going to have to rock with the best bet for this game, being the Toronto Raptors, to cover that 7.5 point spread. Maybe they get an upset. They are at home. They usually play really well at home. They're coming off a bad loss to OKC yesterday. Now they're playing against a better team in San Antonio Spurs. But I do believe they can cover a 7.5 point spread this game. Like I said, 119-115. San Antonio Spurs win this game. Next game on the slate, Houston Rockets playing at home against Sacramento Kings. Sacramento has a lot of injuries, guys. Sabonis is out. Levine is out. It's going to be up to Russell Westbrook and DeRozan, the two LA boys, teaming up to come in here to Houston to end up winning this game. But I just don't believe they're going to be able to do it. I know Amen Thompson is probably not going to be playing this game, but I do believe Şengün and Kevin Durant is enough to beat this very bad Sacramento team that's also very injured. So I do expect the San Antonio Spurs to win this. The Houston Rockets to win this game at home. Very well coached, really good defense, and Kevin Durant likes to play these matchups because nobody can really guard him. He's going to have an old DeRozan on him most of the time. I think Durant's going to have a field day. And who's going to guard Şengün, guys? I think Şengün's going to have a field day as well. I think I'm going to say Houston Rockets win this game 116-104. And I'm going to say the Rockets win this game, but I don't know if they cover that spread. Honestly, you want to put the Rockets as a parlay piece. That's probably the best bet for this one, but I don't trust the spread either way. But I'm just going to say Houston, like I said, 116-104. Houston pull this game off, and the best bet, Houston on the money line as a parlay piece, probably the best way to attack it. Next game, guys, Milwaukee Bucks playing at home against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Cleveland Cavaliers are on a back-to-back coming into Milwaukee. This is a game where most people are going to say Cleveland should dominate this game and probably blow them out because of the form they're in. I'm not one of those people. I think Milwaukee Bucks can cover that 8.5-point spread. They've been playing really good basketball recently. Cam Thomas coming off the bench has been doing wonders for this team and their confidence. So I do expect them to have a really good game, and they probably cover this spread. Honestly, I'm going to say Cavaliers win this game 118 to 111. I do believe Cavs still win this game, but an 8.5-point spread is a spread I think Milwaukee at home, even without Giannis, can cover. So like I said, 118, 111, Milwaukee Bucks plus 8.5 is the best bet for this game. All right, guys, now for the last game on the slate, the Denver Nuggets taking on the Boston Celtics. This is going to be a very good matchup, guys. Denver's been in bad form recently, and the Celtics have been playing really good basketball, and especially their defense, and they're knocking down their threes. But the Denver Nuggets are at home, so they should try to bounce back in this one. Jokic has been playing really well, but it seems like the team around him is not playing very well right now. Like I said, close matchup, guys. If I had to pick a final score prediction, I'm going to say the Denver Nuggets win this game 116, 115. Maybe we get a game winner at the end. I believe it's going to be a nick and tuck game. It's going to go into a free throw game towards the end of the game. Maybe we get a game winner, but I do believe it's going to be very close. Like I said, 116 to 115, Denver Nuggets win this game. My best bet for this one is going to be the Boston Celtics to cover that 3.5-point spread. I think they have a chance to win as underdogs in this spot, even on the road. So like I said, 116, 115, Boston Celtics plus 3.5 is the best bet for the last game on the slate. And alright, guys, that is it for today's video. Like I said in the beginning, click that thumbs up, like the video, subscribe to the page, turn those notifications on. Do not miss out on any of the content I have coming out for you guys. And also, go click the link down in the description. Become a member of the Buy Me Coffee page if you guys want access to all of our official plays going forward. And alright, guys, I'm out of here. Until next time, let's stay winning.